And Midway will win the tip of the River State's conference matchup, the final home River State's conference matchup for our Grenadiers as they come in at 11-14, 7-10 in conference play. Midway comes in 11-15, 7-9 in conference play, and just like that, Midway gets on the board. The 5 for the Eagles goes Christian, Daughtry, Johnson, Duthit, and Webb. For the Grenadiers, it goes Ledgerwood, Durbin, Miller, Starr, and Wernitt. And now a foul on Lindsay, an offensive foul on Lindsay, and it goes right back to Midway. Well,
not exactly the start you want, Tyler.
No, not quite, but the shot was made by Duthit for the Eagles. They get it in to Johnson. Johnson gets it up to Christian. Deep three, missed, rebounded by Lindsay. Lindsay's going to throw it out to Miller. Miller could have a one-on-one here if she continues to go. She's going to pull it back out, takes a little jumper off the glass and scores. Leah Miller scores. Good offense there. Back tied at 2.
Yeah. Should be an even matchup just looking at the records, Tyler. IUS slight advantage, but, should be a good game. Ladies like to make it a lot of nail biters.
Yes, they do.
Have been playing a lot better at home as of recent. There is a
3 from Webb is off, rebounded by Lindsay. Get it out to Leah Miller. She will slow walk it up. 8:57 to go here in the first. We are tied at 2. Lexi Starr in the corner with the ball. Coach Fair sets up play. Starr gets in. Free throw line jumper. Good. Lexi Starr scores. The Grenadiers 2 for 2 on the jump shots early.
Yeah, offense hasn't been quite as fast-paced as it usually is, as there's a jumper made by Midway. It's going to tie the game up at 4. But I like the patience that the Grenadiers have shown, that ball is stolen by Midway.
Stolen by Johnson. The 2-point shot was made by Duthit. She has all 4, and Johnson throws it up. Good defense from Wernitt. She gets the rebound, and she's fouled. Johnson will foul her. That will be her first foul. It'll be Midway's first team foul of the game. It will be a baseline out. Midway's put pressure on, and they've caused a foul and 2 turnovers from the Grenadiers so far. They do get it in. They get it back to Wernitt. She gets it across to Jessie Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood throws it in the corner to Starr. Starr pump fakes a 3. She gets into the lane, and she almost loses it. Gets it back out to Ledgerwood. Swings it to Wernitt down to Durbin. Slows it back out to Ledgerwood. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Katie Durbin tried to roll. Tip stolen by Johnson. The Eagles will look to get out in transition. It's taken by Daughtry. Daughtry gets it up to Johnson, back to Duthit. Duthit has all 4 for the Eagles. Gets it in the corner to Christian, down low to Webb, and Webb just misses. A good spin move around Lindsay, and she just missed the layup.
Grenadiers, that's a play that we saw beat them a lot early, was just kind of height advantage right under the net. But the Grenadiers have done a good job of defending that as of recent. Keep this game tied.
And it was a pick and roll play to Katie Durbin, and she just could not control the pass, and it did go out of bounds. We'll go back to Midway, 7:40 here in the first half. We are all tied at 4. Just kind of a methodical game, just not a lot going on early.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of games at home here as that ball is loose.
Stolen by Starr, picked up by Durbin. Miller looks to push. Starr was streaking down, throws it out to Ledgerwood. Oh, and what a move. She gets into the lane, gets it to Wernitt. Wernitt gets it to Durbin. Durbin's going to take a jumper now. Misses. Lindsay with great position. She offensive rebounds it and scores. Lindsay Wernitt scores. She's on the board. Grenadiers go back up now by 2.
And that's almost a guarantee at home, because that Lindsay's going to get a couple offensive rebounds as of late.
She's been so good the last few games at finding the offensive glass and just getting some easy garbage points. And another steal from Starr, and Miller will come out with it, and she's going to take on Johnson one-on-one. She gets into the lane, and she throws it up, and that will be a foul. A foul should be on Duthit. It will. That will be her first, and now Miller will go to the line, could push the lead to 4, and both teams coming in with 11 wins on the season. This has kind of been an even matchup, just like we expected.
Yeah, and like you did say a little bit earlier, Tyler, a bit of a slower offensive game than we've seen. We're used to the Grenadiers coming out and being quick while on offense. That first shot's made. But they're taking their time, allowing them some shots to open up, and they've hit them. And a lot of teams that have jumped out to early leads have been really quick on offense. Midway, we haven't seen that from yet.
Yeah, and the first shot was good by Miller. Second was missed. Grenadiers do go up by 3. Duthit will bring it in. She throws it out to Christian. Christian gets in the lane, throws up a jumper way too hard. Rebounded Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood slows it back down, and with the Grenadiers can find a way to continue to make Midway miss. Lindsay, corner three, good. Lindsay Warnett, 4-3. And the lead is up to 6. Lindsay's got 5.
She's just been so good on both sides of the ball at home.
Yeah, she's only a freshman, and it seems like every game she's kind of just gotten better. And at the end of the season, she's really turned out to be one of the mainstays in the Grenadier lineup. But if IUS can continue to get Midway to miss, they kind of keep that pressure off when they can get the defensive rebound. And they've had some trouble with pressure all year, and that was a shot made from the Eagles. Miller gets it in, dishes it off to Durbin. Durbin takes a jumper, good. And the Grenadiers have kind of found their shot these last few possessions. Durbin gets on the board, her first 2 of the night, leads back to 6. Christian thought about a 3, does not take it. She gets it down low to Webb. Webb misses but is fouled. The foul on Katie Durbin.
I mean, Grenadiers have really, since the beginning of the year, even when they were scuffling a bit offensively, they've always been a really proficient defensive team. And today, I think Midway's just rushing themselves and had a couple missed shots early. The Grenadiers have kind of taken their time, letting plays develop, and have put up a lot of good shots.
Yes, they have. Their offense as the years went on has just gotten so much better. That was one of their big struggles early, and Coach Ferris even had kind of talked about that with us at the beginning of the year. And as the seasons went on, they've really just kind of found their groove. They found their scores. Both free throws good, and there's a steal from Christian. Easy layup. And that pressure is causing all kinds of issues for the Grenadiers. Miller almost is trapped, and she gets it to Starr. The Grenadiers have got to get it across. They do. Will be a 3-on-3, so we'll be under. Starr's going to take the jumper. Starr scores. Lexi Starr scores.
That's something we've seen kind of the last 4 minutes, kind of in each quarter. Teams have been able to take advantage of the Grenadiers. I don't know what it is about those last 4 minutes or so, as there's a crazy shot that
does
just
not
rolls
work
off the rim.
Starr gets the rebound, and she's out and running. And Greta pass to Miller. Good. Leah Miller scores. Lead is back to 6. And the Grenadiers' jump shots have just been fantastic.
I mean, they've been the best tonight that we've seen all year.
And there's almost a steal. And they get it up to White. White checked in for the Eagles, and she dribbles it off her foot. And now Miller has got it. Miller streaking to the goal, cut off by White. Gets it to Durbin. Durbin gets it out to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood flips it back out. Gets it to Miller. Oh, Miller almost had a 3 there. Lindsay's going to take another corner 3. Good. Lindsay Warnett, 4-3. And she has found her shot, leads up to 9. And look at the offense in the first quarter. Grenadiers up 19-10.
I mean, yeah, this has been, at least in the first quarter, the best offensive performance we've seen of the Grenadiers all year.
What a move from J.C. Chesser, and Chesser scores, and she's going to the line for an and 1. McKenna Wilson at the table for the Grenadiers. Foul was on Leah Miller. And that was a really nice move from Chesser, who just checked in. The new subs for Midway will be Bree Howard and Alyssa Hitch, as Christian and Johnson will go to the bench for the Eagles. Chesser looks to complete the three-point play. Good, she does. She's got 3. That was big right there for Midway. Lead was could have been almost a double-digit lead. And that was a big and 1 for the Eagles here early. They get it to Starr in the corner. Starr does not take it. She gets right by Chesser, and she misses the layup. And Grenadiers will have to go back on defense now. Ball's being handled by Duthit. Has 4. Duthit gets in the lane, scores.
And, I mean, she's really the player to watch for Midway. I mean, what's her point total out is Leah Miller is going to get fouled there. Number 24, that's Duthit for the Eagles.
Duthit will go to the bench as Walton will check in for the Eagles. Will be IUS ball. They cling on to a 4-point lead. 3:35 to go here in the first quarter. Ledgerwood will get trapped, and she just dribbles right through it. Gets it to Carly Sweeney, and they call a charge on Ledgerwood. That's a charge on Ledgerwood. 3:27 to go Eagles could get this lead to within 1 or 2.
And, I mean, we've seen it a couple of times this year, Tyler, when other teams start to go more to a zone defense on the Grenadiers. They have struggled at times, but we've also seen them break through it. So right now, Midway's had a couple of really good defensive plays. We'll see if the Grenadiers are able to adjust.
And Chesser has found her shot off the bench, and a sweet jumper there. Leads down to 2. She's got 5. Get it to Miller. Oh, and what a pass to McKenna Wilson. She will pull it back out. Gets it to Lindsay Warnett. Wide open for 3. 3 for 3. She is. And Lindsay is 3 for 3 from deep. And she scores. Lindsay is leading all scorers with 11.
Wow. I mean, it seems the Grenadiers have a new three-point shooter every game they play. We saw Ledgerwood early. It's that ball stolen.
And it was stolen by Ledgerwood. She's going to take it in, and she scores. Jessie Ledgerwood. What a move down low right there. Opposite hand. Layup there for Ledgerwood. Stays away from the block, and the Grenadiers, just like that, push it back out to 7. And a long bank shot 3 goes in for Walton. Wow. And this is just constant offense, just throwing it up.
I mean, the Grenadiers went on a little bit of a lead there, but Midway's answered back really at
every time almost. Miller will have the ball for the Grenadiers. Gets it to Sweeney in the corner. Nice pass down low and 1. And Lindsay scores again. She's got 13, could have 14 of the 26. Lindsay Warnett, the freshman out of Lanesville, is having a fantastic first half.
Yeah, I mean, really, she just has improved every single game. I mean, we've seen her really good defensively, a lot of rebounds, a lot of offensive rebounds, and today, I just missed the free throw there, but really, she's been a menace scoring for the Grenadiers.
Yes, she has. She does miss the free throw, but the Grenadiers do cling to a 6-point lead. Midway thought about a shot. They get it back to Chesser. Chesser gets into the lane, working on McKenna Wilson. Oh, Sweeney almost had a steal. Walton for a jumper, missed. Chesser gets the rebound, and Ledgerwood, that should be a jump ball. It will be, and that will go to the Grenadiers. What a heads-up play from Ledgerwood there.
Yeah, and early we saw the Eagles try and get that height advantage under the net play working that has hurt the Grenadiers throughout the year. But Chesser has more height than their original player that was in the starting 5, so we'll see if they start to turn to that more.
Ledgerwood, sweet dribbling, gets out of the trap. Stapleton, who just checked into corner 3, off, a little long. And Miller will get the long rebound. Grenadiers have another shot. Ledgerwood had the 3, does not take it. She's going to work on Chesser. She gets by Chesser and scores. Jessie Ledgerwood's got 4, and another nice just layup. Gets right by the slower defender. Ledgerwood scores.
I mean, we've really seen the Grenadiers as that shot just rolls out. The Grenadiers have really covered all their bases offensively. They've had kind of the mid-range jumpers going, some three-pointers, and, I mean, Ledgerwood has been great under the net, just getting those layups in.
Layup was blocked by Chesser as Miller had a breakaway. Chesser takes the jumper short, rebounded. Oh, McKenna Wilson and Sweeney both went for it, and the shot was blocked by Ledgerwood. Midway wants a foul, will not get it. 44 seconds to go here in the first half. And
just a bit of miscommunication seen from the Grenadiers there. 2 players going after the ball, and they end up not getting the rebound.
They will get it in to Daughtry. Daughtry gets it to Howard. Howard working on Miller, push back out. Gets it to Walton. Walton working on Sweeney, and stolen by Miller, steals it away from Walton. Grenadiers can hold almost for the last shot, and Miller will not, and she misses the layup. They got to get back on defense and get a stop. Midway can't hold for the last shot here in the first quarter. They get it to Howard. Howard gets right by her defender, gets in the lane, scores. Grenadiers now will hold for the last shot, I imagine. They can get it in, and almost stolen. Gets it up to McKenna Wilson. Wilson gets it to Sweeney. Sweeney gets into the lane, and she just throws it into the other defender. Chesser has it. She's going to have to throw up a half-court shot. Will not work. And that ends the first quarter. IUS does have the lead, 28-22. We will be right back with the second 10 minutes. Hey, it's a good first quarter, Zach.
It was. Something we don't see very often from the Grenadiers. A lot of steals.
A lot of steals. Howard
Pickpockets on the court for the Grenadiers today.
Howard brings it up, gets it to Walton, back to Howard. Gets it to Daughtery, gets it cut off by Stapleton. Ledgerwood almost had another steal, gets it in the corner to Hitch. Hitch will step out of bounds, and it will go back to the Grenadiers as Christian and Duthit will be back in.
Tyler, I have to say, this being our last home games, I'm a little emotional.
Yeah, it makes you sad, Zach?
It does. We've had a lot of fun here. Seen a lot of good basketball.
Yeah. We do have a men's game coming up after this, so we do still get to do another game together.
It's true. I'll try and keep my composure.
Get it to...
Good pass by Wilson there.
And one! Grace Stapleton throws it up and scores. And the freshmen have looked good for the Grenadiers.
Goodness. That ball couldn't make up its mind, but I think it made the right decision.
It made the right decision. It found the bottom. Stapleton at the line for the Grenadiers. Free throw shot is good. Grace scores. And she's got 3, and the lead's back up to 9, just like that. Tied for the largest lead of the night.
Yeah, I mean, Grenadiers really should just be focused on, really the thing you should be focused on all game, but really just extending that lead as much as possible, staying at a good position going into half.
And Chester almost threw it away as she did get double. They get it in the corner to Daughtery. Takes the 3 off. Rebounded Ledgerwood, and that should be a foul. It will be a foul.
Midway's taking a lot of long-range threes.
Yes, they are. A lot of long shots.
Yeah.
Even the bank 3 was deep. Get it in as Taylor Treat gets it back to Jesse Ledgerwood. They will get it across. Midway has pulled off the pressure. They could push it to double digits with any kind of basket here, and Ledgerwood's going to the line now. She could push this lead to double digits for the first time tonight. Jesse's got 4. First shot is missed. I was going to sneeze there for a second.
Yeah, I was saving the audience's ears, Tyler.
Thank you for that. It's close. Ledgerwood's second shot's good. She needed me to not be able to sneeze to make it. Lead is up to 10. Lindsay is back in now for the Grenadiers. McKenna Wilson will go to the bench. As now Midway has got to cut into this double-digit lead that's kind of just came out of nowhere, and the Grenadiers are right where they want to be.
Yeah, and I mean, the offense has not slowed down whatsoever, and I think so far Grenadiers have looked better defensively as that shot is made as soon as I bring it up. Now, I'll wear that one. I'll wear those.
That's
2
on
points,
you.
Tyler.
Get it to Stapleton in the corner. Oh, and what a pass to Treat, and what a move down low. Treat scores. The Grenadiers must have worked on those jumpers this week as they have looked very, very good.
Oh, yeah. And
it should be a foul on Sweeney.
Those allergies getting to you?
A little bit. Be a 2-shot foul as Howard will go to the line. Midway needs these free throws to cut into this lead. Chester will go to the bench. Sweeney will go to the bench as Lexi Starr now is back in for the Grenadiers. She had a great first quarter.
Yeah, something that we talked about those steals earlier, or at least I did. I mean, she was stealing the ball, it seemed like, every other possession. I mean, she has looked really good. She's made some plays offensively as well. I mean, the Grenadiers as a whole, this is the best we've seen them all year, Tyler.
Yeah, they've looked really good. Second free throw is made by Howard. She will check out now as the pressure's back on for the Eagles. They are a long pass to Ledgerwood. It will work. Still going to have to get it across to get it to Lindsay Wernick. Wernick does get it across. She picks up her dribble, and oh, what a pass to Ledgerwood, streaking in. Call a walk on Ledgerwood. And they call a walk. It will go back to Midway. 8:09 to go here in the first half. Grenadiers do lead by 9. And the ball will be brought up by Arlingas for the Eagles, and they call a And that should be an offensive foul. It will be an offensive foul on Webb. Webb has her first foul of the night, and it's going back to IUS. A couple pairs of turnovers back-to-back there.
Yeah, and I mean, that's really what we've seen all night. The Grenadiers really, they've had some turnover troubles in the past, but they've done a really good job of not turning the ball over, let Midway make the mistakes, and capitalizing off those mistakes.
Yes, they have. They get it to Lindsey Wernick. Wernick gets into the lane, almost lost it. Gets it to Stapleton in the corner. Star for three. Oh, long. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson gets it up to Arlingus.
Another long shot by
Boom.
Midway. This one hits.
Johnson hits a deep three. Deep three.
Deep three.
And they have been,
Wow.
I mean, they're shooting some deep shots.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like whenever they're shooting for three, they're not going from just behind the line.
Treat. Oh, that looked good. Little off the side for Treat. Rebounded by Midway, and just like that, they could get this game a little bit closer here. And a three. Oh my gosh! That ball almost hit the rafters. How did that go in?
I mean, it looks like the Grenadiers are going to take a timeout here, and I'm just.
I've never seen a shot that high, and just like that, the lead's down to three, a corner
Dear
three
Lord.
from Duthitt. I mean, that thing almost hit the lights. I've not seen a three that high all year.
I don't even know what to say about it. I don't know how you block that. I mean, even Big Rich isn't tall enough to get a hand on that.
No. 7:01 to go here in the first half. IUS does lead 34-31.
They may have to raise the ceilings up, Tyler, if
Yeah.
they keep taking these shots.
After that shot, and it will be IUS's ball out of the Robin Ferris timeout. So now IUS will have to try to get back on the board. They've hit a little bit of an offensive lull, and just like that, Lexi Starr scores. Starr's having a nice game. She's got 6. Leads back up to 5 now, and the Grenadiers needed that bucket as Midway was heating up from three-point land. They get it down to Webb. Webb looking to work. She throws it out to Daughtery. Daughtery for 3, misses. Rebounded, stolen from Lexi. Lexi Starr steals the pass. She will slow it down just a little bit here. Gets it to Leah Miller. Miller gets into the lane to Treat. Treat does not take it. And that'll be a walk. She tried to get it to Lindsey Wernick. Wernick kind of cut, and she wasn't expecting her to go that way, and
Yeah.
Taylor drug her foot a little bit.
It is unfortunate. We've seen just a few more mistakes poke through the Grenadiers game so far, but still, they've limited them, and they just 6 minutes left. You can get this lead out to a pretty sizable number.
Yes, you can. They get it down to Webb. Webb gets it out to Johnson. Jumper off. Rebounded Lexi Starr. She's having a nice first half for the Grenadiers. Starr looks to push. Oh, and what a pass to Durbin, and Durbin scores. Lexi Starr has looked very good from the point. And Durbin now's got 4, and her and Webb are working down low. Johnson gets into the lane, cut off by Wernick. Nice spin move, is fouled, but does not go down. She will go to the line. That will be Lindsay's second foul, so we'll have to monitor that. She does have 13 early points for the Grenadiers.
And she's had a really good game. Not exactly sure what the foul was called on there. I didn't have a great angle on it, Tyler. But, you know, they just keep giving Midway chances to cut this lead down. Another 2 shots here.
Yeah, they do, and first shot is good. You have to find a way to keep Midway from getting to the line, as that's kind of where they've gotten some points here and continue to get back in this game. We just put them at the line. She does make both. Johnson makes both. She's got 7 now. Lindsay will go to the bench. 5:37 to go here in the second half. That's something to watch. She does have 2 fouls, and it's a big, big, big offensive piece for the Grenadiers. Also one of their better rebounders on the team, McKenna Wilson, back in now for IUS. Leah Miller gets it to Starr in the corner, who is doubled. Gets it back to Miller. Treats open. Could not get a shot off. Nice rotation from the Eagles. Miller gets in the lane, and she's going to take a little jumper. Good.
That's her shot right there.
Yeah, it is, and the Grenadiers did a good job. They did not panic with the defense from the Eagles there, and they are able to still get the shot they want, and Miller scores.
And, I mean, that's what I've seen really all game is the Grenadiers have taken time to slow the game down, and I think that's why their jumpers have been more consistent tonight is they're waiting for the defense to kind of play their cards, and then they put those shots up.
And Treat with good defense on Hitch. Hitch loses it out of bounds. It goes back to IUS. They do lead by 7, 4:51 to go here in the first half. We'll get it into Taylor Treat. Gets it back to Leah Miller. And the defense is kind of pulled back now for Midway, and they're running a little bit of a different kind of zone trap. Get it to Miller. Miller pulls it out, being guarded by Johnson. She gets it to Treat. Treat swing passes it to Durbin. Gets it into Miller. Miller to the corner to Starr. Grenadiers have great passing, good ball movement. Have had a couple open shots. They've not taken it. Oh, what a pass to McKenna Wilson, scores. Leads up to 9.
And that ball didn't even touch the net.
And the ball movement from the Grenadiers has been fantastic. And now it will be Arlinghouse who gets it in the corner to Hitch. Gets it back to Duthit for 3. No. That should be a loose ball foul. It will be, and Webb has another foul. She just kind of threw Durbin to the ground. Will go to the Grenadiers. Chester will check back in as well as White.
You see again, long 3.
It was a deep 3. And the Midway will, and it will be actually a foul that sends the Grenadiers to the line as they are in the bonus now. Durbin will get a 1-and-1. 4:05 to go here in the second half. Grenadiers are now in the bonus.
Lead could get back up to 10 here, and it will.
Leads back up to 10 as Durbin makes the first. Nice looking shot there from Katie Durbin from the line. Second shot's good. Durbin converts both, and the lead's up to 11 again now, and Grenadiers have kind of found themselves exactly right back where they wanted to be. 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Again, we've seen last 4 minutes going into half. They've had some troubles in the past, but right now they're in exactly the position you want to be. Let's see if they can't get some stops on defense and put more points up.
Corner 3 from White hits the side of the backboard, and the Grenadiers will come away with it. Treat gets it to Leah Miller. Miller will back it back out as Coach Ferris calls a set half-court play. 3:32 to go. Miller still doing a lot of dribbling, being guarded by White. Gets in the lane, in the corner. McKenna Wilson for 3. Good. McKenna Wilson, corner pocket 3. And the lead's at the largest of the night. 3:20 to go, and your Grenadiers lead 47-33. .320 to go, and McKenna Wilson, corner pocket 3 that's forced a Midway timeout. Grenadiers lead 47-33.
I mean,
this is
great. I'm having a great time.
Grenadiers are going to hit at least 50 before half here, and woo.
I mean, that would be awesome. I'd love that.
That might be a first for us all season. I don't know if we've seen the Grenadiers have 50 at half, and a 3 way short. Chester rebounds it, falls out of bounds, throws it to Leah Miller.
That's a great job to keep that ball inbounds. It seemed like she was teetering on the line for a
second or so. Gets it to Treat. Oh, what a fake. Treat for 3! and the Grenadiers have hit 50. 2:48 to go before halftime, and Taylor Treat with a great fake pass hits the corner three, and I can't wait to see our shooting percentage.
Yeah, I mean, they've done, I really can only remember a handful of missed shots all game. I mean, going into half, the Grenadiers are in exactly the position you want to be.
Get it to Johnson. Johnson gets it out to White. White for a three to answer. Good. Hits it right at the shot clock. And the pressure will come back on for the Midway Eagles as they do get it in. Treat will get it across. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Leah Miller. Ledgerwood will go to the table for the Grenadiers. We're going to tick down to 2 minutes here before halftime. Get it to Durbin. Grenadiers will be plenty happy to take their time on these offensive possessions. McKenna Wilson turnaround. A little hard. Rebounded by Johnson. Minute 55 to go before half. Grenadiers do lead by 13.
Yeah, and I do like the idea of slowing down the offense a little bit going into half, as there's a good move from Midway there, but they got to stay locked in on defense. Can't let Midway get hot. So that ball's going to be knocked loose, but it will go back to the Grenadiers.
Minute 39 to go after a Johnson layup. Leads now back down to 11, and just kind of back and forth, back and forth. And IUS has got to find a way to at least keep this lead at double digits, I think, by half. That's where they've got to be at.
And that pass is going to be stolen, almost stolen back.
And just like that, back down to 9.
Yeah.
And Miller will just take it herself now. They say done with the passing. She gets it in the lane. Oh, what a pass to Durbin, scores. And that's exactly what you've got to do. Just get out in front of the defense, and a nice pass as the Grenadiers have shared the ball so well. Christian gets it to Howard. Howard trying to work on Ledgerwood. That's going to be a foul. That will send her to the line and cut back to this lead to single digits.
Yeah, but this definitely, at least at home, is the biggest lead we've seen the Grenadiers have going into half. They got to be feeling good with where they're at now, and as long as they put up a good second half, they don't have to play necessarily as well in the second half as they have so far in the first, and they can still come away with a win here tonight.
Absolutely. First shot from Howard is good. Second shot's good. Grenadiers still kind of having some trouble beating that pressure. Miller picks up her dribble, and she's going to throw it to Johnson. And now a three from White. Off, rebounded by Miller. Lead will stay at 9, and then it's going to be, and that looked like a reach-in foul, and they do not call it.
Robin Ferris is
not happy.
So she's reaching for the ball.
All kinds of contact.
That's why I like our new angle, Tyler. We get to hear so much more of the going-ons from the coach's perspective.
Durbin's got Chester in the corner. Chester's working, and that's going to be an offensive foul. And now that just almost looked like a kind of a makeup call in a weird way.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, but ball will go back to the Grenadiers.
Yes, it will.
And that pass is tried to be stripped away by Christian. Will be a jump ball and go back to the Grenadiers.
It will go back to the Grenadiers, and this game is getting a little all over the place. They get it into Durbin. Durbin gets it to Miller. They're going to get out and run now. Miller does get it across. She gets it to McKenna Wilson. Gets it, tipped. Treat will save it. She didn't have to, but she does save it. Treat gets into the lane. She pulls it back out, gets it to Starr. Starr gets it back to Treat. Wide open corner three. Good. Taylor Treat for 3. And the lead's back up to 12. And she has had a nice first half off the bench. Treat's up to 7. Christian working on Treat. Throws it up. Will not work. Rebounded Chester. Chester's going to take a jumper and one and just throws it in. And it's like I said, every time the Grenadiers, they've kind of just answered them. They found a way to get to the line.
Yeah, we've seen that kind of happen time and again, but, still, 10-point lead, even if they finish out the 3-point play. You still get to take the last shot before half, and you're leading by 9, still in a pretty good position.
Sweeney will go to the table for the Grenadiers. Chesters for free throws good. She converts the 3-point play. 15 seconds to go before half. Leads down to 9. And still, like I said, I'd like to see them find a way to get this to double digits. They should hope for the last shot they can get it across. As many points as the Grenadiers have scored. And stolen by Howard. She throws it right into Sweeney. She's going to get her own rebound. She's going to have to get it out. Gets it to White. White's going to have to take a shot. 3 from White. No. And that will send us to halftime. The lead will hold at 9. IUS does lead at half, 54-45.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After half, point leaders for the Eagles. Trinity Johnson leads with 11. Jade Doucette leads with 9, followed by J.C. Chesser with 8. For the Grenadiers, Lindsay Warnett leads all point scorers with 13, followed by Katie Durbin with 8. Leah Miller and Taylor Treat both have 7.
Will be a layup just thrown off the backboard by Johnson. Will not go. Rebounded by the Grenadiers. For some totals, Midway has 45 points. They are 16 of 36, 44% from the field. 4 of 13, 30% from 3. 9 of 10, 90% from the free throw line. 11 turnovers for the Grenadiers with 54. They were 22 of 31, 71%. 5 of 8, 62% from 3. And 5 of 8 for 62% from the line. 12 turnovers. It was a 3 missed by Starr, and now it will be a layup made by Christian for the Eagles.
One thing I do want to point out that's on my little stat sheet here, Tyler's that ball is stolen. And not a hot start for the Grenadiers going into the second half.
No, it is not. And, Durbin was open if Lindsay could have gotten it to her, but she did not. Starr will get into the lane. She throws a nice bounce pass to Miller. Miller gets in the lane, throws a floater, and she looks like as if she almost got fouled, and they do not call it. Rebounded by Midway.
And then something I do want to point out before I got interrupted, the threes taken by Midway is missed. Miller with the rebound. So far in the first half, points off turnovers, Midway scored 6. Grenadiers put up 18.
Nice for the Grenadiers, and just taken away from Ledgerwood by Christian. And Midway's come out firing, and Christian, no, will not go. Rebounded from Warnett. Gets it to Ledgerwood. Now Ledgerwood will slow walk it up for the Grenadiers. Get it to Lexi Starr. Starr gets it to Katie Durbin. 8:05 to go in the third quarter, and IUS is yet to score out of the halftime. Warnett turnaround jumper just short. Misses it. They will throw it up to Daughtery. Daughtery gets it into Webb, and that should be a walk. It will be a walk. Goes back to the Grenadiers.
I'm not sure what that was.
And we got some people dropping weights in the weight room. That will say that goes off the Eagles.
And yet Grenadiers had a 9-point lead after half. Leads down to 5.
Leads down to 5, and this pressure that ate them up at the beginning of the half looks like it's almost about to do it again, and that will be a foul. It will be a foul on Johnson of the Eagles.
Definitely a different approach for the Eagles in the second half so far, playing a much faster offense, much more aggressive.
Yes, they
on
are.
Defense.
Get it into Durbin. Nice passing. That's what they've got to do. They've got to pass it. Get it to Miller. Miller, nice pass to Durbin. Gets it to Miller. Miller looking to work. Nice. Skip pass. Just will not work. Gets it back to Miller. Miller gets into the lane. Nice pass to Durbin. She's going to get fouled. Goes to the line.
And it's good to see the Grenadiers going back, moving the ball a lot more. That's something that made them really successful in the first half. Now going to the line, chance to extend the lead. First shot is made.
First shot is made. 7:21 to go in the third quarter. We needed that. Gets us finally on the board almost 3 minutes in. Second shot is also good. The Grenadiers get their first 2 points of the second half from Katie Durbin at the line. And now it will be a foul. And that's Ledgerwood's third. Not good.
And really, so far, the second half for Midway has just come from Christian.
Yes, it has.
She's been everywhere. She's stolen the ball twice already, I think. I think she's made both shots for the Eagles so far.
Get it. And the first shot from the free throw line is missed by Christian. First shot is missed, and the Grenadiers needed that. Lead stays at 7. Goes to now 6 as Christian does make the second. Christian has came out of halftime really good. And, a dangerous pass, but it does work. They get it from up to Lindsay. Grenadiers look to run. Treat does get it across. She gets it to Leah Miller. They will slow it back down now. Miller has the ball for the Grenadiers down to 6:55 to go in the third. And a dangerous pass, and that is going to somehow get back to the Grenadiers as it looked like it was dangerous. Star open three. Good. Alexi Star for 3. And the Grenadiers needed that.
Tyler.
The Grenadiers fan. And Webb's going to work down low, and she misses. That's about the 4th or 5th time we've seen her just miss that turnaround layup like that. What a pass. And Durbin misses. No.
Wow. I mean, Taylor Treat really did everything she could have done.
And the Grenadiers go back on defense. Up by 9, 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Nice baseline drive there from the Eagles. Do fit, and they do score. And this is a whole friggin' hockey line change.
Oh, Lord.
For the Eagles, a fresh 5 going to the table as Coach Kylie Gorby looks like she's looking for a full change. Starr gets into the lane. Starr's going to throw it up. That's going to work. Blocked by Webb. Throws out to Johnson. Midway's bench is wanting them to get out and run. Duthick gets in the lane. Throws it up and will be fouled by Miller. She will go to the line.
I mean, something I've noticed so far, Tyler, is that kind of methodical, slowing down the game approach to their offense the Grenadiers had in the first half just has not been existent here in the second half so far. I mean, Lexi Starr rushing herself there, trying to put a shot up. It just hasn't been the same offensive plan.
No, it will not. 5:42 to go in the third quarter. It will be the Grenadiers leading 59-52.
Duthick sent to the line for the Eagles.
She does have 11. She'll go to the line for the Eagles. Get this game a little closer. She does make the first. Try to make the second. And now Sweeney in for the Grenadiers, and it was a whole new 5 for the Midway Eagles. And Chesser tipped it, but she tipped it right to Sweeney. Sweeney, what a pass to Miller streaking. She will score and one. A nice pass from Sweeney to Miller. And she gets the and one, and that is exactly and the 5 for the Eagles now goes Howard, White, Hitch, Walton, and Chesser. But Miller, Sweeney to Miller, that was a beautiful pass.
Oh, yeah.
Miller's free throws, good. Leah Miller scores. She is into double figures now with 10. Howard gets into the lane, cut off by Treat. Gets it in the corner to White. White does not take the 3. Working on Sweeney. Be a deep 3, not going to work, but White gets the long rebound. She's going to take it right in and misses. Rebounded by Lindsay. And the Grenadiers do have numbers. Treat, nice pass back to Miller. Miller's going to take the 3 off. Rebounded by White.
Double clutch there for Miller.
Just out of rhythm there a little bit. Down to 5 minutes to go. Sweeney now will come and pick up. Howard at the top of the key gets it to White. White gets it back to Howard. Grenadiers kind of slowed Midway down here a little bit now. Howard working on Sweeney still. Cannot get anything up, and that's going to be an errant pass, and that's going to the Grenadiers. And good defense, IUS there. They kind of just slowed everything down. They couldn't let anything in the paint.
And that's what we've been more used to seeing from the Grenadiers. Now we just looking to get that offense going like it was in the first half. It's going to be taken to court by Miller. Going to drive up, take a mid-range shot, and it's good.
And Miller
leads back up to 10.
She's got 12. Howard brings it up back for the Eagles, and Midway's line change so far. And what defense from Lindsay Wernick. She stayed straight up, absorbed the contact. Howard wanted to foul, but there's not much. I mean, she just ran right into her, and Lindsay did not move, and that's good defense from the Grenadiers. See if they can add to this 10-point lead. It's into the lane, blocked by Chesser. Chesser blocks Miller's layup. She will bring it up. Gets it to Hitch. Hitch for three. Will not work. Lindsay does get the rebound. Gets it to Leah Miller. The Grenadiers, when they can get Midway to not have that pressure on, they just seem a lot more successful on offense.
Yeah, and I mean, they've really turned this quarter around from them cutting the lead down to 5. They're back up to 10 now. Good pass by Wernick. 3 just off.
Sweeney, offensive rebound, fouled, going to the line. And here comes another line change for the Eagles.
I mean, they really do send out 3-4 people at a time to sub in.
And 4 new substitutions for the Eagles. And Sweeney will go to the line, and nice to see Carly get something going here. She does still have no points on the night.
Yeah, but I mean, she's had a couple of really good plays.
Yes, she has. She does make the first. Second one's good from Sweeney. She does score. And now the Grenadiers got to go back on defense. Christian back in for the Eagles, gets it to Duthit. Duthit drives in, or Johnson drives in, and that will stay with Midway. Coach Ferris telling his team, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Pick it up a little bit. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter, and which was once down to a 4-point lead. Grenadiers now have it back to 12.
Seems a bit of confusion here from Robin Ferris.
He's a little calmer when you're up by double digits. He seems a little bit nicer.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I feel a lot calmer here. Usually there's nail biters.
Daughtery misses, and what a rebound from Lindsay. She's still getting fouled. It looked all the way down the floor.
Yeah, Miller going to organize a play here. Grenadiers taking their time.
As they should. They are up 12. Miller
Just under 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Get to Sweeney, and they're running a good weave here at the top, trying to get some confusion, get a corner shot, it looks like. Does not work. Get it back to Sweeney. Sweeney, oh, what a pump fake. She's going to take a jumper. Good. And that's good offense from the Grenadiers.
Grenadier fans are happy about that
yes,
one.
They
Tyler.
are. Good offense there. Leads back up to 14 now. Get it to Christian. Christian almost has it stolen. She gets it blocked now by Durbin, and Miller will come away with it.
Still, those steals from the Grenadiers has really been a difference maker for them, forcing a lot of turnovers.
Oh, Lindsay, what a move. Oh, does not work, and Durbin gets the rebound.
Looks like she just threw it out of bounds right after getting it.
Yes, she does, and as now Duthit will check back in. 2:14 to go in the third quarter. This has been a good game. Grenadiers' offense has slowed down a little bit in this third quarter.
Yeah, but I mean,
they're still managing to hold a 14-point lead. Sweeney guarding Duthit. Down to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Get it to Daughtery in the corner. Back up to Duthit. Duthit being cut off by Treek. She's working on her. Will be a timeout Midway. Be 11 seconds on the shot clock. 1:55 to go here in the third quarter. Your Grenadiers lead 68-54. as the Grenadiers will now have to go back on defense and hold this short shot clock. Turnaround jumper misses. Oh, and just a little long, and they say it goes off Midway. As Grace Stapleton will check in for the Grenadiers as Miller will go to the bench. Miller having a nice game with 12. They get into Grace Stapleton. Stapleton, oh, nice swing pass to Treat, and they easily break the press. Treat, oh, and that should be a foul, and that will be. That will be on Johnson.
Durbin got hit pretty hard there. Good to see her just hop right back up to the line. Chance for the Grenadiers to get to 70.
Oh, misses the first free throw in that. You were thinking it. You hadn't said it yet, but you were thinking it.
That curse I have, Tyler.
It's
I just
okay.
have a curse.
It's okay. Durbin's second shot. In and out. Rebounded by Webb. Midway will go back on offense. Lead stays at 14. 1:35 to go in the third. Johnson coast to coast. Blocked by Durbin. Stapleton comes flying in. They say Grace was out of bounds. We'll stay here with Midway. We'll have a baseline out.
Just about a minute 30 left. Grenadiers.
Looking good, looking good.
Yeah.
Kind of led almost this whole game, and Johnson does manage to get an easy bucket there. They've got Treat trapped, and oh, that pass is not going to work. That's way short. Now the Midway's throwing a pass away. That should have been a walk. They do not call it. Coach Ferris is mad now. Three from Johnson, off, rebounded by Treat. Treat was out and going to get it across half. She does. Get it to Durbin, out to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to take a three. Oh, long. Short. Woo. A little short there.
A bit of a heat check there.
A little bit of a heat check. She was 3 for 3 from the three-point line. It looks like we got the score issue, and now on the scoreboard we do have it fixed. Three from Douthat. Good. Hits the three. Hits the three, and the lead's down to 9, and Midway has flown their way back into this game. See what I did there?
I did.
Oh,
Great
and Durbin, what a pass! Grace Stapleton leads back to double digits.
Yep. I mean, we saw Midway do this late kind of in the first quarter as well, as that long three is missed, but recovered by Christian.
Get it to in the corner to back to Douthat to Daughtery. Daughtery tries to swing it down to Webb, and they will say it's a kick ball. 6.3 seconds to go.
Grenadiers going to have to get a quick shot off, but still leading by 11 going into the fourth quarter. Good position for the Grenadiers.
Yes, it is. You know, Zach, getting emotional here.
Are you really?
We're about to be down to 1 quarter left before me and you are going to be our last women's game of the year.
Yeah.
We will not be on the call Saturday as we have a game, so we have a men's baseball game, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Grenadiers still hold a 9-point lead. They've led this game coast to coast. Stay with us. We will see if they can finish it off. Fourth quarter coming right at you. All right, we're here to start the fourth quarter. It will be Grenadier ball. Let's get this lead back to double digits. Midway has got it back to 9. And 10 minutes to go until this ball game is over. And Grenadiers are hoping to play their way with some momentum coming into the River States Conference Tournament, which does start on Monday. Oh, gets it to Treat. Treat's going to be cut off. Tries to throw a pass. Will not work. Ball's loose. Christian comes away with it, and she's looking out to run. She's going to have a lot of Grenadiers trying to, and she just throws it up, and that was never going to work. Jump ball will stay with the Eagles.
I mean, Grenadiers really have played their best offensive game we've seen in a while. The Eagles have done a great job to stay in it, are down by 9. So Grenadiers do have to get some offense going, but props to the Eagles.
Props to the Eagles. They got back in the game. The lead was at 16. Third quarter at a point. Oh, what a pass. Daughtery wide open 3. Nope, not going to work. Oh, Lindsay, great work. As the bigger Chester was on her, and she just kind of tipped it away from her. Get it to Miller. Miller's now trapped, and she's in trouble. She is in trouble, and she throws it away. That will be a foul. They call a foul. They call a foul on Christian.
Christian disagrees. I will say. She's incredulous there, but will be Grenadier ball.
It will be Grenadier ball, and that's a foul that we will take. 9:22 to go in the game. Grenadiers need every point they can get. Get it to Lindsay Wernick. Wernick gets it to Durbin. Oh, Durbin, nice move. She does get it across to Leah Miller. Miller is going to pull it out. She gets it to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood, first 3 of the night for her. No, and almost worked out. And Ledgerwood, normally one of the Grenadiers' main three-point shooters. That's her first 3 of the night. Almost went in. Get it to Christian. Christian thought about 3, does not take it. To Duthit. Duthit gets it in the corner. Daughtery, 3 off. Rebounded by Wernick. A little long there. Rebounded from Lindsay. Lindsay's having another nice game. She could be pretty close to a double-double if I'm correct. Get it to Leah Miller. Miller works around a ball screen from Lindsay. Lindsay rolls. She's going to get in there, misses. Durbin comes flying, and Durbin's going to be fouled. Durbin fouled by Johnson. That should be Johnson's 4th.
I mean, it seems like every game it's either Wernick or Durbin that's getting most of the rebounds. They're just everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, and 8:39 to go.
Durbin at the line.
We really need this. Durbin's first shot's good.
And Yak, since we have this kind of down moment shooting free throws here, as that one's just in now, we've given a lot of shout-outs to Lawrence and Angela, But I want to shout out the Yakoviches out there.
Oh, well, they're probably listening.
I just want to shout out, appreciate them tuning in, as there's just a scramble for the ball. Jump ball's going to return to the Grenadiers.
It will go to the Grenadiers. And that is exactly what IUS needed right there. Kind of just a ball loose, and they kind of got it. Let's see if maybe they can seize a little bit of momentum here and get this lead going. They get it into Lindsay. Lindsay gets it to Ledgerwood, and that's going to break the press every day of the week. Ledgerwood gets it across easily, gets it to Miller in the corner. Gets it to Grace Stapleton. Stapleton's going to pull it back out to Miller. We will call a set play. Down to 8:10 to go in the 4th. They get it to McKenna Wilson. Oh, and what a screen set. Oh, and Stapleton kind of just missed the layup. We'll go to Duthit. Duthit being guarded by Miller. She gets in the lane. She throws it to Chesser. Chesser with the jumper. No. Long rebounded to Hitch. Hitch gets it to Daughtery. Daughtery throws it to Miller. Goes to Miller. The lead will stay at 10.
Scoring for both teams has definitely slowed down. Like to see the Grenadiers get something going.
And he gives it to Lindsay. Oh, and gets it now to Ledgerwood. Ledgerwood's going to take the 3 long. Chester will get the rebound.
Does not have that feel today, unfortunately.
Nobody's really had the same feel here in the second half. Duthit with a jumper over Ledgerwood. Good. Leads down to 9 now to 8. And Coach Ferris wants a timeout. Will be a 30-second timeout. 7:03, and Midway's down to an 8-point lead now. And Don't look. It's getting close. Will be a baseline out for the Grenadiers. They do get it into Miller. She will beat the trap to the spot. She does. Oh, and Miller should pull it out. She will pull it out. Let's waste some time here, girls. They will pull it out. Call a set play.
And Miller's going to slow it down.
She's going to pull it back out. High ball screen from Wilson. Oh! We got some fans mad behind us. They just smacked the bleacher.
I feel in danger, Tyler.
Yeah. Stuth gets it to White. White three. No. Ooh, boy, that would have hurt. It would have cut the lead down to 5 for the Eagles. They've kind of flown their way back into this game, and IUS is going to have to.
You can't use the same wordplay twice, Tyler.
I just wanted to see you smile. It made you smile. I don't want to hear it over there, all right? You just, we needed that, and Ledgerwood just has not had the touch. And now it goes back to Midway, and the Grenadiers have just not had the same offensive flow here in the second half.
I mean, Tyler, if you use that same flown pun back in, it's just going to keep ruffling my feathers. I thought that was good. Duthin has the ball.
You're making me laugh now. They get it to Chesser. Chesser working on Lindsay, and man, she hasn't scored in the second half, but her defense has just been impeccable.
Yeah. And it leads down to 6 if that pass gets away. But that ball will stay with the Grenadiers.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but thank goodness Howard saved that, because I think that might have been out on us.
Yeah, I believe that would have been out on the Grenadiers. They catch a break there, and really they got to get that lead back up.
I look to, you know who I look here? I look to a Sweeney 3. I think a Carly Sweeney 3 is what's going to get us going here.
That would put us right back in the position we were to start this, only leading by 9. But, I definitely take that with just over 5 minutes remaining.
Get it to Wilson. Sweeney's going to pop out to the corner. Oh, and Lindsay's wide open. Could have drove a bus all the way to the block. Lindsay Wernick scores, and we needed that. She's got 15, and that's the first point she's had the entire second half. They've done a great job of neutralizing her. 3 from White, and they answer every time.
Yeah. It's really just been the story of this year. Wernick, a lot of pressure, able to get rid of it.
Gets it up to Sweeney. Sweeney gets it to Wilson. Wilson jumper, good. McKenna Wilson scores. They needed that.
The Grenadiers need a stop here, just under 5 minutes remaining.
White's wide open again, good, 3-pointer.
Leads down to 4.
And White has went on a one-man wrecking crew mission to get him back in this. Oh, and the Grenadiers have numbers. Sweeney goes flying in, almost an and 1.
Yeah.
We got to hit these free throws.
Yeah, we really do. But like you said, White, really one-man army on down the court. Just hits threes. 2 really big threes for the Eagles.
Will be a full timeout on the floor. Coach Ferris takes it. Carly Sweeney will be at the line when we come back. Grenadiers lead, 4:35 to go, 75-71.
Sweeney at the line, Tyler.
Sweeney's at the line. We need both of these as this leads down to 4. First shot. Good. It's not the Carly Sweeney 3 I asked for, but you know what? We'll take the Carly Sweeney.
I'll take it to Carly Sweeney 2.
Yeah, I'll take a Carly Sweeney 2. Carly Sweeney's second shot on the money.
Leads back up to 6.
And the lead is back up to 6, and we needed that. Will be Douthat who brings it up for the Eagles. Going to be guarded by Ledgerwood. The Grenadiers look like they've almost switched into kind of a little bit of a zone here. Maybe try to keep the ball out of the paint and force some longer possessions here. Johnson gets it back to Howard. Howard dribbles through. She's going to take a long floater too hard, and Chesser throws the ball on the ground and then block. That will be a block on White. Sweeney goes right at her. That's exactly what the Grenadiers needed.
And really, in this fourth quarter, we've had a lot of scrambles for the ball. I mean, both teams are playing really hard. We've had a lot of loose balls, and I'm just glad a lot of risk of injury in a lot of these recoveries for the ball. Liam Miller's going to bring it up for the Grenadiers.
We're going to tick down to 4 minutes to go, and this game's shortening up. The Grenadiers need to find a way to shorten some possessions while still getting points. Lindsay's working down low on Johnson. What a nice move, and just too long. A little hard there from Wernick. Going to be down to 3:50 to go. Howard gets it to White. White takes another 3. That's going to be off. McKenna Wilson does get the rebound. Grenadiers will take that all day because they do keep the pressure away out of bounds, and slow work possessions here. Wilson, I don't know about that. Just a little quick in the shot clock there when you're leading by 6.
Yeah.
But, and pickpocketed is Johnson, and Miller's going, and she throws it up to Sweeney. Sweeney's got a wide open lane, scores. Carly Sweeney scores.
And that's big for the Grenadiers. Leads back up to 8. I think we really see the Grenadiers start to slow them down. The Grenadiers, wow.
Thinking about our assistant coach.
Oh, yeah, shout out Glendon.
Shout out Glendon. Gets it up to Ledgerwood. She will pull it back. Grenadiers did get a stop there. Leads up at 8, 2:55 to go. It will be now Miller getting picked up at the volleyball line by Douthat.
Good to see Grenadiers are slowing it down.
High ball screen from Wilson.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the game now.
Wilson for 3. This is a dagger. Oh, off. Man, that would have hurt the Eagles there.
I mean, that really, like you said, that would have been the dagger, put the Grenadiers up by 11.
We would have taken that. Got to go back on defense. 2:35 to go. Grenadiers up by 8. They need a stop. Christian brings it up, gets it to Johnson. Gets it to Douthat. Oh, nice pass to Chesser, but Chesser's cut off by that zone, and that will be a foul on Ledgerwood.
I do like the more aggressive defense by the Grenadiers here late.
Yeah.
But, an ill-timed foul, as you saw last week, I had to go, but ill-timed foul can change the entire trajectory of a game.
Yes, it can, and Chesser gets it. Turnaround shot will not work, and that should be out on Johnson. It will be. And
Robin Ferris very fired up.
He was not happy about their press break there. Ledgerwood's got to have some help, and that will be a foul on Christian.
We've seen Ledgerwood kind of break that many times this game, but, the foul isn't the worst thing for the Grenadiers.
No, it was not, and we will go to the line now as Ledgerwood could push this lead back to double digits with 2:09 here to go.
Yeah, and that's best case scenario, Tyler.
We will take that.
In best case scenario, they'd be up by 30, but it's not the scenario.
She missed the first.
She did. It's okay. She makes the second.
It's okay.
Made the second.
Good, I had my back turned.
You did. You were looking me dead in the eyes. You were looking into my soul. I wasn't sure.
I wanted her to make it, so I wasn't going to watch.
Okay, well, lead's back up to 9.
Lead is up to 9. 2:08 to go. It's been a fun game.
Has been. Really well-played game.
It's been a really well-played game.
And that ball's going to be taken by Miller.
What a steal. Oh, and now another steal. White's going to have a freight train line to the bucket. She scores. She scores. Now Miller's in trouble. Timeout, Coach Ferris, and he is not happy with his press break those last couple possessions.
Not at all.
1:46 to go. Your Grenadiers do lead 80-73.
.146 left in the game, Tyler.
You know, it's been fun. Not a lot of energy in the gym right now, though.
No.
Don't forget the men's game will tip off around 7:30. We should have plenty of time for that. And they say Miller stepped out of bounds.
I disagree. I respectfully disagree.
And 1:43 to go. Timeout Midway now, and here we go. If you got them, you might as well use them.
Yep.
Grenadiers still lead by 7. How long until we get another timeout?
I don't think very.
IUS is out. Midway still does have 2. Christian gets it in. Beautiful screen set. White for 3. Oh, no. And Midway has cut the lead down to 4. And now they do have a steal. No, they say it will not count. They say the basket does not go in. Oh, my gosh. And is this going to be heartbreak?
I mean, it's going to be a foul on Lexi Starr. And Tyler, you're distraught. You're distraught in the booth. I mean, this has completely changed. Lead's cut down to 4.
1:30. Midway's having trouble getting it in. Oh, they do get it in to Deuce it. White, heat check 3, does not take it. She's going to take the floater way short. They get it up to Miller.
Good tip.
Sweeney should. That's a foul. And Midway does not agree, but I can't even say what I'm thinking in my head right now.
You better not.
I mean, you could put somebody who's never watched basketball before, and they're going to ask you how that's allowed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still worried.
Sweeney's first shot is good. She's going to put that worry to rest.
I mean, it seems like every game, no matter what, the last minute is the most stressful thing I have to endure.
Yes, it is. Sweeney does make the first. Can she make the second? She does. Carly Sweeney. She's up to double figures now with 10. Grenadiers needed that. Christian's going to drive straight in and blocked by Durbin off of Warren. It will stay with the Eagles. Down to 1:08 to go.
I mean, that lead, Grenadiers lead by 6. But Eagles have been hot from the three-point line.
White, wide open three. Oh, thank gosh. Thank goodness.
One makes you hold your breath.
And Lindsay just throws it right to White. Durbin. Oh, Duthit throws it in, and what a swat from Durbin. Now Ledgerwood's in trouble. Taken. Ball's loose. Goes to Chesser. Oh, my gosh. Leads down to 4. They get it to White. White thought about a 3, does not take it. Duthit will take it for a 1-point lead. Misses. Tip. IUS comes away with it. They get it up to Ledgerwood. Foul by Johnson.
40 seconds left, Tyler.
That will be on 22. That her 5th foul.
Trinity Johnson.
That'll be Johnson's 5th foul.
Warren at the line.
40 seconds to go. We need these. Oh, jeez.
Not happy with that one.
I didn't even think it was going to hit the rim. I think it actually hit
It did
the
hit the rim.
smallest amount of rim that you
It
could
did
have
hit
hit.
the rim. I can confirm that ball did touch rim.
Second
one
one's
is
nothing.
made.
The
See?
second one barely touched net.
Yeah, I mean, Midway looks like it's going to take another timeout here. 40 seconds left. Grenadiers lead 83-78.
.40 seconds to go. It will be the Eagles' ball. But guess what? I'm smelling a stop.
Are you?
Smelling a stop.
No. I hope that schnoz is working.
Get it into Chesser. Down to 38 seconds. White 3. Blocked! Blocked! Oh, and Christian comes away with it. She's in trouble. And they call a foul. What? He did not.
Oh, my goodness.
I disagree.
That's unbelievable.
I disagree.
I disagree as well, Tyler. We're in disagreement.
In 31 seconds to go. That is only the 3rd foul of this quarter for the Grenadiers, so that nobody will go to the line. They get it into Chester. Chester going to get fouled by Durbin, I believe.
Wernick.
And is that on Lindsay?
Yes, that is on Lindsay.
Is that her? That's Lindsay's 3rd. Okay, woo. She had 2 in the second quarter, so the fact that she's made this long with only 3, that's all right. First shot from Chesser is missed. We've got to get a rebound here, though, and getting the ball to our half court has just been treacherous this last minute.
I mean, the defense played by the Eagles has been really, really good.
Second one's missed. Midway's going to get the rebound, though, and White comes away with it. She gets it to Duthit. Duthit does not take the shot. She takes the jumper. That's going to be long. They will say it does stay with Midway. 21 seconds to go, and it's just, you want IUS to get the rebound to get it to their half, but I guess the bright side is Midway's wasting time without scoring.
Yeah, I mean.
Duthit will get it out of the, and she just throws it up. That's not going to work. Christian now has it. Christian's going to get, and now they call a foul on Durbin again. And now Christian will go to the line.
I mean, this game looked like it was going to be an easy Grenadier victory. I mean, it has completely changed.
We have an unhappy Grenadier fan behind the bench.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah. And
I
I wish you could have heard it.
Yeah, I'm a little too far away with the headset on. I can't hear what the fans are saying.
First one's made, second one's missed. Durbin will get the rebound. She comes out with it. That will be a foul.
On Alyssa Hitch
And
for the Eagles.
And that will send Durbin to the line. She can make both of these. This game should be over. Should be.
Should be.
Should be.
Should be.
Now they're giving adjustments.
First shot's missed.
Her shot is missed.
Second shot is made.
It will be a timeout midway. Dude, it's killing me. 12.7 seconds to go. Your Grenadiers lead 84-79.
.7 seconds
Here we go.
on the clock.
Here we go. 84-79. Your Grenadiers do lead. It will be a side out for the Eagles. They got to get it in and score quickly. They're looking to get it to somebody. And it's going to go to Walton. Walton does not take the shot. She gets it back to Douthat. White open for three. Misses. Rebounded Hitch. Hitch misses. Tip. Nobody has it. Durbin has it. And game is over. And your Grenadiers will win the final home game of the River States Conference season. They win 84-79. We'll take it.
Grenadiers able to hang on. Midway really made a run, but final score, Grenadiers 84, Midway 79.
As your Grenadiers will move to 12-14, 8-10 in River State's play. Midway will fall to 11-16. And they will go to 7-10 in River State's play. The men's game will tip off in 20 minutes. Thanks for listening in. And the Grenadiers now have a chance to host a home game on Monday. We will see how the rest of the week folds out.